I was sitting in my room, and I have a lot of my dad's old records. My dad passed away when I was 16. So I have a lot of his records, and I opened up the Stevie Wonder album that hadn't been listened to since probably 1987, because there was a flood in our house, and so all the records got wet. And so nobody ever opened them. They kind of just were like, don't open it, don't mess with it, because it was going to rip the paper. Well, girl, I ripped the paper open.
And you opened them?
I did. And it was Intervisions, and I put it on the record player, and I was listening to it, and I was already feeling so melancholy just about everything, because I was like, oh, I don't have no money, and oh, the kids need this, and oh, I need this, and this and that. And I started writing on the paper that covers it. Not the cover, but the paper, the paper that holds the record.
Yes.
And I just started writing, I just need help. I just need it. I just need somebody, something. I know I need some support. And the song that played after that was Don't You Worry About a Thing. And then the next 2 weeks, people started showing up. People started showing up. Support. People who wanted to work. People who needed advice. People who wanted to support me. And I was just like, thank you. Because really that's what you have to do, is just when that stuff happens and the things start connecting like that, it's just like, thank you.
Thank you.
Because you don't know. I mean, we don't know how it works. We just know that if you follow the steps, the things will come to you.
Yes.
But say thank you, because you just never know where they're coming from.
And I love that you wrote it. I mean, to me, that's something powerful. And I've always done that too. Like, just to get it out and to express it and to say, okay, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking. I'm sure there's something spiritual about that whole writing thing.
That's the most powerful part of manifestation. And I really believe that. I mean, I think a lot of people will say it's the belief and the visualization. But when the three get together, if you can visualize it so you can see it, you can feel it, and you've written it out, it can't help but to happen. Yeah.
But to happen.
And I know I'm getting a lot of, lately I'm probably going to have a lot of audience change because I talk more about this kind of stuff. I found my show actually on Talk Hoodoo podcasts. Because I talk about spirituality, and I guess that is an aspect of, magic. Sure. It's writing and, spell work. But I don't look at it like that. Right. I'm just giving my petition to the universe for me personally, because I don't do things for other people. I do it for myself and for my kids, because the whole thing is for me to create some kind of business that's going to bring generational wealth into my family, because no one was able to do that
before.
And
do you know who Dr. Brene Brown is? So Brene Brown, she says a million things that I love, but the
Somebody else I was talking to yesterday was talking about Brene.
Really? She says unused creativity is not benign. It will metastasize if it just sits in you. And I feel she uses the word creativity, but I think that can be broader. Desire, spirit, energy. We all have it for something, Michelle. And if it just sits in you, like it does for so many people, it's not just chilling. No. It's kicking up dust in all kinds of ways.
It's waiting for you to go, I'm ready. So it can,
Yes.
Because you don't know who's waiting for you. And that's the thing. It's like, when you're holding on to a message or a product or service that is really going to help others, there are people who are waiting for you. So really the only person that's stopping them from getting what they need is you, because you're not stepping into your truth and being who you're supposed to be. Because a lot of times we feel afraid to come out with these products or our service because of how people might view us, or it's not going to work, or let that go.
Let that go. Because the other thing that I know from experience is most of your critics, not everybody, but most people who are just super, super critical,
they know you.
Yes. And there's something they're not doing that they probably want to be doing.
They feel triggered by your freeness and your ability to step out into whatever it is. They are afraid of themselves. So instead of saying, well, damn, what am I afraid of? How can I get out? And I'm going to hate on you instead.
I'm going to hate on you instead so that I can bring you down instead of feeling bad.
Because if you keep going up, I'm going to be down here.
Yes.
And you're going to be up there. and I'm still going to be down here with my idea that I don't want to do.
And yes, and they can't stand that.
Right.
That's why mentors, most of the time, and support people, they're achieving, they're doing what they want to do, they're living their dreams, so they don't mind sharing with you, because when you're up there, you want other people to be up there.
And let me tell you this, I don't know. I keep feeling like I'm supposed to be this life coach, but I'm not calling myself that. I'm just a creative consultant. I have clients that I provide guidance to, but I'm not even there. But I want you to get there. I see how you can go. So listen to what I'm telling you, so that you can go. And when you go, I'll go with you. You know what I mean? Because
that's how it works.
That's how it works. So I'm not where I want to be, but I see where these people can go.
Yep.
Like, if they come to me and they already have a vision, just like I was talking to you about manifestation, that is really the essence of what I do. I help you take the vision, map it out, so that you can do the steps that you need to do to bring it to the 3D.
Yes. And I want to be careful, and I know you're going to know exactly what I'm saying, is it will not be easy.
No.
It will be very hard. You will have dark days. You will have loneliness. You will doubt yourself. You will question. Like, all that comes with this thing.
Yeah.
So sometimes I get frustrated when I hear podcasts or watch YouTube videos and the person is like, rah, 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 rah. And I just want to be careful, because, yes, we're on our way to that.
Yes, rah, rah.
But before we get to all of that, there's going to be some people who leave. There's going to be some people you got to leave.
You're going to fail a couple times.
You're going to
have to rework your business. You're going to have to redo your website. You're going to have to You're going to have to make new business cards. You're going to have to rename your business. You may have to do anything. And I think that's why I like to do what I do, even with course correction, is because I want to give people the tools, not just the we're here. I want to give this is how I did it. Here are the steps. This is what I ran into. That sucked. This is what was great. I thought I was going to boom right here. It took 17 more months.
Yes.
You know, like, that's what I want to share with people.
Because that's what's real. And if you look at all these businesses that people often talk about, you know, the apple that started in the garage, and Tiff's treat started in a dorm room, and this started on the corner. All of that's not just cute to say. That's real, because guess what? Sometimes you got to be on that corner, or you got to be in that dorm room, or you got to be in that hotel room, or wherever, in order to be motivated enough, because God will test you. Okay, how bad do you want this?
Right.
Because
you going to quit today? Oh, today sucks. Did you quit?
Because if you can't capture it, you probably won't be able to keep it.
Yeah.
And if God just gives it to you easy.
I'm so glad you said that, because my boyfriend Brian, whenever I was really struggling, and I was like, oh, I don't understand why I have to go through all this. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, and he's like, because how are you going to carry what you're going to get if you can't even lift this up? You know what I mean? So that's really what
he knows what he's talking about.
He does. He's so bald-headed and smart. But it's like, that's really the essence of it. It's like, we look at the struggle that we're in right now and we're like, oh, I want this to be over. But you need that struggle. You need that.
I asked God many times, God, why am I really supposed to be in this classroom in 5th Ward, Texas, with these hard-headed 6th graders? I love my 6th graders. But
you never know what one of those boys is going to do, when those girls is going to do, what one of those kids is going to do. You just never know.
And I learned, and I know this sounds cute to say, but I learned so much. Probably more than I taught them. They taught me a whole lot. I grew up as a person. I developed character traits that I had been needing.
Big time patience.
Big time patience. And God is like, you know what? This little 15 years of corporate life you had is great. I'm about to put you right over here in 5th Ward, Texas, so you can get some real character and learning, because where you're trying to go, you don't have it, Missy. But do my work for a couple years. Do what I'm telling you to do. I know it doesn't make sense to you now.
That'd be the thing. Like, I feel stuck here. Because I'm like, I know I didn't apply for the jobs. Yes. I know I didn't apply, but the lesson I'm still learning.
And when it shows up, Michelle, you're going to be able to say, oh, that's why. Like, those dots will connect.
Yes. It's nice to to get the, yes, I understand it now. But the hardest thing for me has been having to wait.
The waiting is hard.
The waiting is the hardest part. It was Tom Petty said that.
Oh yeah.
It really is, and but that's the part also that taught me the greatest lesson that I needed at the time, which was find joy.
Yes.
In wherever you're at.
Wherever
because
you are.
my stuff has definitely been coming since I've been in my joy space. And I had to, I mean, nothing has changed. You know what I mean? My situation has not really changed. I'm in the same house. I got the same 2 kids. I got the same job. I got the same commute. But everything has been so much better. Ever since I was like, I just feel good.
Because you made a decision.
Yeah, I chose
to have joy.
To have joy. I chose to change my mindset. Yeah. And that is, I mean, I'm going to go back and talk about Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale, shoot, Bob Proctor, Oprah, all these people who teach this. Abraham Hicks, my girl. I'm obsessed with her because I'm like, you're just so cool. You're just so cool. But, like, it's not new what we're talking about.
No.
You know, like
no.
Been going through this, and if more people could just understand that they're in charge.
Yes.
You know, you're in control of how you feel every day. They would be so much happier.